He's gonna
favorite.
He's gonna
favorite that they have. We see people with that they have. We see people with Mickey's. It's everything. We'll walk to the balcony up here. I just love this. I just love the way this model is designed. This model is designed. Are you going to see? Are you going to see questions?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Great.
Yes, feel free. If anyone has questions, feel free to ask. Sometimes going in these newer neighborhoods, signal can be challenging here and there, in the homes too, right? So just bear with us. I'll keep a close eye on it.
I have pretty good luck here. So I have live streams from each community that we're going to visit. So if you go to my YouTube page, that's my YouTube. And I have a thing, if I can get 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm giving $1,000 to Give Kids the World.
Excellent.
So keep that in mind. You can always ask, and I'll tell you where the address again. Yeah, but this community, a couple of minutes to Disney World, but they have. What I like about buying right now, as opposed to 10 years ago, they have all the infrastructure that's necessary. And what I mean by that is you've got a grocery store right up the street, 3 minutes after that. So you got restaurants and everything. While 10 years ago, when I moved here 15 years ago, this was all open land, untouched. Nature, of course, we miss it, but on the other hand, people need places to live. And there's a lot of protected areas all around here, conservation areas where they will not build. So let's go just take a quick look at one of these houses, and then we're going to move to another community and another one.
All right.
Down here, a lot of my customers, or my boss, a lot of times they bring their laptop.
Home tour. Sometimes I wonder, can you leave the store open? Is it okay?
Why? Wi-Fi?
Signal. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a storage unit. A lot of my customers, and I'm like, don't show me houses without open floor plan. This is in the back. No questions? No questions?
Not yet.
How many people watching?
Welcome in, everyone.
Okay. On my YouTube channel, basically.
Oh, is this part of an HOA?
Yes, it is. And the HOA fees are $95 a month. Let me tell you something. When a customer asks me if I can find them something that's not in an HOA, you've got a 1% chance of finding a home in this area. It cuts it. 99% of the homes are in an HOA. Now, I understand people being concerned about HOA because we see the Karen videos all the time. But I've been in HOAs for 15 years. I haven't had any issues. Recently they sent me a notice that my tree in front of my house needs to be trimmed back. I told my landscaper and he did it. He says, oh yeah, that area I always trim the trees. So I said, okay, great. So he can trim the trees. So, but I understand people's, because we see the videos of people going, like someone who's let their plants all die. No. But without an HOA, that's what you're going to have. I've sold one house in 15 years that didn't have an HOA. I drove by it recently because he's thinking of listing the home, and I said, you really need to paint your garage door again. He had painted it pink.
Wow.
He said, well, when people come up, I just want to tell them, I don't want to give them the pink door. I said, okay, that may not be a good solution if you're selling it. So, and here you have 2 bedrooms. We'll go there last, but we'll see the primary bedroom over here. And you have a laundry room here. So this is a good sized room. This is a good 17 by 14. Oh, maybe 17 by 17 actually.
It's a good size.
It's a very good size. It's got a lot of space up here. I love when I see something, I see a chair and a, I don't know, what do you call that?
I don't know. End piece.
Yeah, but you could put like a...
There's room, plenty of room to do something like that,
Plenty of room to do something.
Like some people like to do.
Yeah.
Here's an overview out the window.
Now I showed some, this is...
So is this considered a townhome?
No.
Okay, it's a home.
It's a single family home.
Has to be connected, right?
Yes.
Because these aren't connected. What's the average price of these going right now? That's a question.
Excellent. Thank you. Good question. This Suncrest model, these are in the 670s. Now, we're going to be driving through a community that's about $100,000 less than this. And if you go out further from Disney World, the prices drop by $200,000 or $300,000. And you get, for example, this square footage, I could get you with a view of a lake, but you'd be 45 minutes to Disney World. Now I've sold those. They're beautiful. They're well built, same builders or same quality builders, but it's a little bit, once a month. Well, I wouldn't buy here. But if you're going to be going like many of my customers, like Neil, 3 times a week, you don't want an hour drive. Because we know we could always hit traffic if we don't plan it right. So yeah, the HOA fees here, I don't know if I mentioned, it was $96 a month. That's how much the HOA is. But now they have a community pool, things like that. But it doesn't include like landscaping and internet. The last place we're going to is an over 55. They have internet, they have a streaming TV, they have a guard gate, they have a big community center, but their HOAs are $500 a month. If you don't want those features, don't buy there.
Let's take a look in here quick.
All HOA,
Ooh! All right now. I like this bathroom.
Oh, let me see. Yes,
I like that. I love that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. I like the sinks.
Yeah. So now what we're going to be, a lot of these builders are building inventory homes. So when I tell you the price, like $670, everything's been decided already. If you buy custom, it could cost even more because you're picking out the individual features that you want in your home. And don't forget, it will add to the time frame of when you can move in. So that's what's so great about inventory homes, is that you can move in, sometimes within 30 days, as long as your loan is approved.
Yes. Nadine says, will we visit Webb Oasis today?
Yes, we're going to be there, the 3rd place, and I have a lot of information for her.
Okay, great.
So we're gonna,
all right, Nadine, we are going there.
Yeah, we're going to go looking through a couple models and stuff like that. So these are considered bungalows, but this is what I consider to be the... Now, if I was designing these, I would have put the primary bedroom up front and the kids' bedrooms in the back. And this is why. Look at this.
Ooh, who doesn't love a second floor balcony?
Oh, and the breeze here, oh my God, every time I'm up here, it's beautiful.
It's a great breeze.
Yeah.
Overview of the neighborhood.
So now they're finishing up phase 1 and they're entering phase 2 in a couple of months. So phase 2 is going to have more of the classic homes over there.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna have some of those, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual builders in this area, and they're all the ones that I recommend.
Oh, good.
There's none of the cheapies. I mean, it's great to save money, and I appreciate that. And I will tell you that even if a builder is cheap, they still have to build to code. But knobs on the light fixtures, always the cheapest. And of course, sometimes you could see it, but Formica countertops. But you're not going to find Formica around here. Not for $650. So why don't I show, if I could get them to look at my phone, I could show them on the map. We'll do that outside because of better signal. I could show you where we are in relationship to Disney World. Also, right in this area, Flamingo Crossing, we're going to be seeing 6 huge hotels, which are great places to stay if you're trying to save a little bucks. You're right near Disney. You could Uber for $7 into Disney. Maybe 10. Anyway, but it's around, because it's around the corner. Anyway, but a lot of my customers who are buying in Winter Garden, because I sell a lot of homes in Winter Garden, will stay at Flamingo Crossing in one of the 6 hotels, and they give you free breakfast. Please invite me.
Yeah.
I would love a free
I love free breakfast.
I love free breakfast too. I love how they've done the stairs. I don't like the carpet on the stairs.
Yeah, look at that. And they're dark stairs. I like them.
I do like it.
The brown.
Yeah. I do.
Welcome everyone. 55. If you get one word, if you put the @ sign, go.
Push you over to my YouTube channel.
Sweet.
So let's go. We'll take a little walk around here, and then we'll get in the car, and I'll show them a little bit where we are. We're going to see him, I think, for like maybe 3 to 4 individual communities. We'll be done in an hour and 20 minutes. But I just love this area here. I will tell you something. This is something that I have learned from experience. Never buy when you don't know what's going to be built behind you.
Yes. Good tip.
It's just something that I would rather have a house behind me and know it's a house, rather than, because up there we don't actually know how over there who's building in the area. It's been zoned for residential now. They may build single family homes. It depends on who buys it. Who buys the land past there, because it's not this builder. Now if they've pulled permits, then but usually they haven't. So so these are what they call bungalow houses. And then they did have some townhouses over there, but those are all sold out.
Oh, okay.
So those would be in the high 4s, I'd say.
Okay.
But what I love about townhouses are what I suggest to people who are thinking of condo. A townhouse is going to be extremely low maintenance. They're going to take care of the landscaping, the painting, and all that. And you can come for a couple of months or something like that. Or well, you can't rent it out, but you can rent it out long term. Or you could let friends stay in it.
55 on now.
Terrific.
Yeah. All right, we should be good.
You know, so sometimes the HOA, the HOA always will cover the maintenance of the shared area. But something like this is covered in the HOA. So they're going to be landscaping here. And then you have this nice tot lot. Now, I wouldn't want to live right in front of the tot lot.
Oh, right.
Unless you have a tot. But I've been here for, forget, you do have double pane windows. So some people will say to me, well, I want to buy an older home. This is two questions that I get. They want to buy an older home because they just like the way they're built and stuff. Well, that's great, but you're not going to have double pane windows. You're probably going to need new paint, new roof, new air conditioner within a couple of years. So I also get the comment, I want mature landscaping. Okay, these trees are brand new. They've just stuff. I would suggest being in a newer home is more economical for you if the prices are the same. What I like about dealing with new construction is they know what the market is. They've been dealing with it every day. They know how many customers are walking in. A resale, home, they don't know. They think, oh, I was told my house was worth $500,000 3 years ago. Well, sir, that's not true today. It may sit on the market for months and months and months. And how much is that costing you? They don't take that into consideration. New construction does. New construction is dealing with the business, and that's why I like it.
It's like that new car, right? We like to keep new cars because the chance of breakdowns and repairs are very minimal. So I have a question about these townhomes because it could be a slight possibility of what presents Tammy and I with options when we retire and want to get closer.
Watch my live stream tomorrow.
Okay. This is one of the biggest questions I have about the townhomes, noise-wise. Like something like this. So they built well so that we don't have to hear our neighbors and they don't have to hear us.
Cinder blocks in between on the first level, and then they have sound barriers on the second.
Okay. Good.
But always something you should check. What I did with one of my buyers who was concerned about that. This is funny. They went in the house, and I started screaming and yelling like I was a Karen on a YouTube video. And I was screaming. I was, ah!
And did they hear you?
No.
Oh, see, that's a great.
You missed all my acting ability.
That's a great test. All right, we can be challenged with signal when we drive as well, everybody. Just stay with us. We're not going anywhere for a little over an hour. Wide open,
Oh, let me turn it on. Well, did we show them on the camera where we are?
No.
Can I show?
Yeah, you can show them.
Yeah, as long as there's nobody behind me. Okay. So we are at that blue dot. Okay, that big blue dot. That is New Hartzog Road, and then it turns up north. Okay, so and right now it was saying 13 minutes to Disney. Okay, so and then you make a right turn and you're on Disney property.
Yeah, it's literally you leave this community, right? And within seconds you're making that turn. And
you're right into Disney World.
Yeah.
So I use the point of Coronado Springs, which is on Lake Buena Vista. Then you could turn right and go to Animal Kingdom, left and go to Hollywood Studios or Epcot, and of course Magic Kingdom. So it's Magic Kingdom's a little bit further out. Remember that Disney World is the size of 2 Manhattans. So for those of you who are watching, please join my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it.
At VictorNawroocki, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when we come out here, obviously there is going to be another community right in front of us too.
Okay, all this land right here.
Yeah, I don't know who owns it yet. It may be this builder here. Maybe they're going to expand into it. So the reason I point that out is there's going to be even more opportunities, and I'm saying they're probably over. For example, I always say Windermere is all built out. But guess what? They just announced 53 new homes in Windermere right across from the high school.
Oh, and that high school, man, is huge.
Yeah, I took a tour.
So big.
So this builder here is Rockwell. They are a commercial builder, and they're venturing into residential building. They have not opened yet, but if you stay close to my YouTube channel, you're gonna like what you see. From what I see, I think they're acting like a quality builder.
Even if you know you're not going to buy a home,
I'm going to be at. I'll try going in here for a sec. So next 5 to 30 minutes to Disney World. And they've got some townhouses by a very good builder. I really like them because this builder uses spray foam insulation all throughout their house. So I really like that because anything to reduce energy bills.
Okay. Here's a look at Victor's car. You can't miss his channel. Pretty cool wrap. They don't wrap enough cars these days. And I've never seen one of these before. You can actually grab a card right there. He's not around. You can just grab a card, like now. Do some of these townhouses have a prime bedroom on the first floor? Okay, good question. If we look over here, definitely, unquestionable, right? Townhomes, look at that. Not as, I think the other townhomes are nicer looking on the outside, but I bet
it would be over $1 million. Inventory homes.
Yes.
Right now, they are dealing on. When we remember when COVID hit and everybody thought they were going to lose their business and stuff and things were going crazy, I can't tell you how many times I went to a house and found out it was already sold. There was multiple offers. That is not the case now. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm going to wait a couple of more months until interest rates drop, I understand that. But what happens when interest rates drop? Anything you're doing, this is the way I say it, anything you're doing, so is everybody else.
So is it a smart move where you do feel like, okay, it looks like the market's going to drop for interest rates in 6 months. Let me buy now because everyone else is not.
Well, I'm not going to tell you anybody what to do. I'm just going to tell you this could happen.
Yeah.
Okay, say interest rates drop to 5%. Yay!
Yeah.
Don't forget, with new construction, they will work with you to get your interest rate down. They'll pay down points. They'll do all these different things. They have things for VAs, VA loans. If you're waiting for interest rates to go down, so is everybody else. If you buy and you can afford that payment without issue, okay, that's important. So say it's $3,000 a month, right? If you can afford that payment, then you can refinance a little later on. Okay, so when you refinance, it'll drop your interest rate.
That's what I was leading up to.
Yes.
So
Now,
can it be a smart move to do that?
You can ask your lender, will you do a one-time recast if interest rates drop? A one-time recast means that they will reevaluate your loan with the new interest rate without charging you exorbitant fees. When I refinanced my home, it cost me $2,000 in fees. So
Nadine,
back when, but I didn't have the ability to do a one-time recast.
Nadine has another question. She says, do some of these townhomes have a prime bedroom on the first floor?
No.
Okay. All right, bear with us. They tend to be huge. When you look at that, you don't think...
Up front over here, you've got 5 bedrooms in the house, 4 full baths. Not necessarily.
Okay, hold on. See if our numbers come up.
In the meantime, I will do a look at this.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, how's it doing?
It's working its way.
I don't know. I don't have any trouble. I really don't. Go outside. But look, they put a pool.
Oh, they did do a pool.
We're never buying a pool.
Yeah.
A pool there. You ask the builder to, because it does happen that, you know, maybe you can't. But in most cases, all these builders build with the ability to put a pool, and if there isn't the ability to put a pool, they will tell you that they, you know, not the HOA fees here are $110 a month, but they're going to have a clubhouse with a gym. That's pretty good. And look at this. This is a gourmet kitchen.
Wow, this is huge.
Here, gourmet kitchen, floor-to-ceiling cabinets, you know, and what I like about inventory as opposed to custom homes is everything you see is what you get. With a custom home, you may sit down at the design center and find out things that you thought were included aren't. You know, like you go, okay, well, I want it tile throughout. Well, that's not included. So now that's an extra $1,000 per room, you know. So what I like is what you see is what you get. If you don't like what you see, then don't buy. But look how beautiful.
Cooking. You've got the huge wall there, living room setup, and they already have the inputs there for a TV that you want to mount on the wall itself.
Yep. 40.5 hours, so it's
All right, so hang in there as a backup here.
wow, that's cool. Surprise to me.
Oh, weekend, so.
You see it on
This is nice. Peter.
Jack and Jill. I'm so glad that I have your bathroom.
Look at that. Another bedroom here. Wow, very impressive for a
Go
townhome.
into the primary bedroom to look at their bathroom.
Okay.
So you got 3 bedrooms up here, 2 bedrooms down. And, you know, so as I said, I love to see a bedroom downstairs with a full bath because, you know, anybody who has issues with the stairs, hey, no problem. That's where they can be.
Yeah. Pretty good sized closet for for the non-primary bedrooms.
No questions?
Let's see. I have. There might be one. I'll check. The Real Brits of Florida says, "Morning all, new to your channel and have subbed. We appreciate that, the Real Brits. We're all about Disney, and now and then we love to come out and share some time with our wonderful sponsor, VictorNawroocki. He sells homes right near Disney. And later today, I'll be out at Epcot. So, grill at 5 p.m. Florida." So, hours. Look. Care of that. Make use. Yep.
With the primary bedroom.
Yep.
With the primary bedroom.
Okay.
These objections towards closing costs and things like that. Now that's not something you hear of during a brisk market, because it's not brisk right now. They can offer those things.
All right, I'm going to show them a quick little replay. All right, everybody, here's a quick little replay in case. All right, in case you missed anything on Signal, everybody. Here's a little replay. Always thinking. I know, it surprised Tammy too. The family would have joined me, but we've got homecoming weekend. So.
Aren't you grateful that I let you miss that? So, yeah, I love the openness. This is the loft space, also called the flex room when you see it on. So basically you can do whatever you want with this.
This is nice. Very nice.
Check out the...
That could be a gym area, it could be a movie
We've
theater.
got 3 bedrooms here. Let me see.
This is a big bedroom.
Jack and Jill. But Jack and Jill bathroom.
Look at that. Wow. Very impressive for a
You
townhome.
can go into the primary bedrooms. Look at their bathroom.
Okay.
So you got 3 bedrooms up here. No problem. Again, that's where they can be.
Yeah. Pretty good sized closet for the non-primary bedrooms.
No questions?
Let's see. There might be one. I'll check. The Real Brits of Florida says, "Morning all, new to your channel and have subbed. We appreciate that, the Real Brits. We're all about Disney, and now and then we love to come out and share some time with our wonderful sponsor, VictorNawroocki. He sells homes right near Disney, and later today I'll be out at Epcot. So be sure to join us for that. And 5 p.m. we're having dinner with Mickey and Chip and Dale and friends at Garden Grill at 5 p.m. live. So welcome to the family. Love that name, the Real Brits of Florida. So just bear with us with Signal, everybody. I'm taking a video also so you can see it when we step outside. Whoa. Telling you, I love showers. Wow.
Do their makeup, whatever.
Look at this. This is a shower for 10. Look at that. Like, I love it, but what would you even do with this?
Oh, I know.
Wow. I've never seen such a thing in a home.
Well, I think if you had to wait for your wife to get done in the shower, you can have some fun too.
So there we go. Enjoying the replay like that in case you forgot anything. Or not forgot anything, lost anything in some of the...
How's it going?
Going well. Let's see.
Now we're going to take a little drive. Coming up. Community coming up. It's really, the models aren't open yet. I can't do anything until the model. A lot of times, people will say to me, you know, how come you don't go to resales? Well, the thing is, I need permission to go to the resale. And so I do it like maybe once a month, I'll do resales. But here, they're available. They want you to come and see it. So that's why I do a lot of new construction. But I also love selling new construction because I think it's really better for the buyer. Many times. I've sold a lot of resales. But like I was saying, in Windermere, almost everything is going to be a resale. They do not have any, or they're certainly moving stuff around. So in about 1 or 2 weeks, I'll be back at this community on my YouTube channel, showing you the single-family homes that they have. But we'll take a quick look around. It's already sold.
Oh.
But these are townhouses right here.
Okay.
So they have townhouses here. No, I don't know the pricing. I would say they're similar or slightly less than the one we were just at. In a little bit, we're going to be going to an over 55 community. In the last couple of years, I've sold
it says he might be biased, but he likes new construction better too.
Yeah, I think it just helps right now because, you know, single pane windows and all that stuff cost a lot of money, and they certainly cost a lot of money to replace. I got an estimate on my house when I lived in a single family with single pane windows of $20,000 to replace the windows. But this is a great builder, but they're right now sold out too, so they're not really selling. So there's another builder in here. Like I said, there's 6 different builders in this community. Mondays, so please subscribe. This price point here doesn't give you a backyard. And like I said earlier, if you go a little further out, Groveland, Mineola, average cost is probably still $560, $600, but they're going to start in the 400s.
Okay.
They have a builder in Groveland who I adore for those to open up. Those are 60-foot lots. So they have the garage up front, and then you have a full backyard. Mm-hmm. There's a builder in Groveland which I've done a couple of videos at, live streams at, that can withstand 175 mile-an-hour winds. Now these are built to 125, which is the highest we've ever seen here. So, but that's, let's see, we'll go out this way.
Well, we have new construction. It's a block-built home like these are, right? And you have double pane windows, and you went through the strongest. The homes are built well.
Yeah.
With their manufacturer, like you would in an appliance. Many extend the warranty of those automatically, says Lawrence, and I can speak to experience on that. It costs us like $4,000, whatever it was. It cost us a ton. We had to get a brand new air conditioning system already, and our house is 8 years old. They built it wrong. They asked the system that they put in to work too hard, and it broke down way sooner than it should have. So when I looked for that warranty, we never warrantied it. Now, did they mention it and it went right over our heads? They certainly didn't emphasize it, and that hurt us in the end.
Okay, were you there for your final walkthrough?
Yes.
Because the construction manager, that's his through, and that's one of the big things that they talk about. So here's another builder. So we've already seen 5 builders. So this is Harvest at Ovation. Do like that builder too. Oh. And of course, we've got Florida drivers behind me that they need to tap on the bumper so that
she's got to go.
She's got to get there.
Tammy Two Wheels will take her out.
Okay, so now we are going to Webb Oasis. Webb is the leader in over 55 communities. Over 55 means at least one person living in the home has to be over 55, no one under 19. So if you have kids, you can have a kid if they're in their 20s, no problem. But one person that buys has to be over 55. But new construction, and I've sold this to people, new construction has an 80-20 split allowance. So they can allow 20% of the people to be, let's take a drive around. This is Oasis. This is their new clubhouse, which is opening up soon. I don't like to buy in places until their clubhouse is open. I mean, give me their, if I'm paying HOA fees, I want the clubhouse to be open.
So we're going to compare close to Florida and an hour away north. Like I'm seeing some of these houses that are the size of ours. Let me pick out one. Tell me what you think it costs. We paid, now mind you, it was 8 years ago, $194 for our house, and we can now sell it for over $320, $330. Let me see. No, that one's a little too big. Well, maybe not. Maybe
I'm
not.
gonna answer you right now.
All right, just answer me. Go ahead. Because it's a three bedroom.
600.
Yeah, this would be. Yeah,
now,
location.
I have sold in here. They have fireworks views.
Okay.
Imagine sitting here and sitting on your lanai and watching the fireworks.
You can set your clock by Disney fireworks, everybody.
Oh, I love that. I love knowing the fireworks are coming. Sometimes they're at 10:30 because of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Not the community center, the selling office, and see what a property looks like inside.
All right. Let me just do a quick refresh here, everybody. It'll pause for a second, and hopefully, I have AT&T. What do you have?
Verizon.
Maybe
I'm sure you pay as much.
Doesn't always work.
Every once in a while. So if you go to my, are you back yet?
Bringing it up now. It's climbing. Okay.
That's my YouTube channel. Just put at VictorNawroocki. You can also go to vicvid.com and that will bring you there too. Subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If I can meet 5,000 by the end of the year, I'm going to give $1,000 to Give Kids the World. So I'd probably give it anyway. I usually give a contribution, but I really need to get my numbers up. And
yes, everybody. So I would say if you would love to give kids the world and you just can't, your way of giving is giving Victor a subscription.
That's great.
Right?
I'm also donating a lot of stuff for their.
And he donates a lot of stuff for, what are you going to say, like auction or something?
Yeah, they're having a night of hope.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to be giving a lot of stuff, donating a lot of things to them. To auction off, which I did last year.
Wow. Yeah, so you can actually look back on our channel at this area, right? This is,
yeah,
we were here a year ago and there was almost nothing here.
Yeah, it was a little bit more than a year.
Yeah, that was all construction walls. That's a clubhouse. Oof. I see all the pool chairs. Must be a good sized pool over there.
Yeah, it hasn't opened up yet. I don't like hearing, buying in a whole community and then the clubhouse isn't open yet, so it's going to be open in a couple months.
Okay. You're just going to check with them?
Yeah, we'll go through and then we'll go to the Mystique brand.
Okay.
I think there's one of those available right now too.
You can use this QR code right here if you're interested in this community.
Go to my website, don't go there.
Oh, don't. Oh. He said go to his website, don't go to this one. But this is where we are. And it truly is. It's like 6 minutes from Disney. Or less. You leave this community, you get out onto the main road. And there's a road called Western Way. Pretty sure. Actually, we drove close enough now. I think this will take you through Flamingo Crossing, which is the new shopping area and where the cast members live. And that's seconds from here. Oh, all right, we're going on in.
You all come in now.
Come on in now, you hear? All right, once again, everybody, just bear with us with the signal. When we do a little home tour, I'll take a video as well and show it to you when we come back outside, if that happens, so sit tight.
So, okay, so it's called the Mystique. This community, the HOA fees are in the 500s, but community, so it's, you have a manned gate, you have landscaping, irrigation. They don't pay for the water, but they pay for the maintenance of the irrigation. High-speed internet to 1 gig, and so the
glass front door, the gourmet kitchen back.
let's head out. We'll go to a villa, and
Oh, look at this sign. I need that sign.
Disney World, 2 miles. 2 miles.
2 miles.
Signs don't lie. Signs don't lie. It's 2 miles.
Universal 18, Airport 26, SeaWorld 13, Space Coast, Legoland. Look at all that.
Isn't that cute? Okay, so if you
What are HOA fees here, and what do they include?
okay, a villa, okay, is $566 a month. Every unit here includes the manned gate, the community center, maintenance of the common areas, 1 gigabyte of internet, which I pay for that, I think $70 a month. Landscaping of your home. The villas include roof and power washing and painting of the home. The single-family homes are between $504 and $514. Hey, Robson, how are you? Good, good, good. So we're doing a live stream. If you don't mind being on camera, we're going to go to the Mystique because I know you have one available, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me, before I go on, because I just got transferred to this community. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't know still.
Guess what? I know it. Come on.
All right. Let's go. Yeah, that's good.
And if we don't know, we'll fake it till we make it.
That's right.
But now, I do have a question on the villas.
Okay. That includes the reserves for the roof.
Reserves for the roof.
All maintenance. They still have to have insurance, but it includes the reserves for the roof.
Sure.
So like in 10 years, if it needs replacement, but if they burn the roof, is there insurance that's going to kick in?
Excellent. That's a good point, too. So it also, on the villas, it includes the roof. On single families, no, that's your
Correct. See,
your
right there.
maintenance.
Fresh
Yes.
washing and reserve
Ah, I
for roof
missed that part.
replacement.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Did that answer the question about the HOA fees? Okay, so we're going to
Okay.
go watch it. Now, do you know how much this one would be? Because you have an inventory of this.
Yeah, so I'll run over there and get a price sheet.
I think I have it there. Is that it?
All this is.
I don't know. I got it the other day.
Oh, you got the other day? Okay.
Come back. We'll meet
All
you.
right, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. I'll come back in
Okay.
here. Don't want to mess it up.
Talk amongst yourselves.
The good news about this You can pick the room configuration, but it's going to cost a lot more money. Okay, so like this house here, this has a 2.5 car. You get this with another bedroom here.
Mm-hmm.
So, or you could buy it. I've sold one of these models. What I like about it, to eat outside, and the parents wanted to eat here. Also, it doesn't waste a room on already. Outdoor kitchen right there, and I love the wraparound lanai. I think that is really interesting.
The pool over there with the waterfall.
Yes.
So something like this would be.
So we have one. This is the Mystique Grand because it has the loft,
exactly.
right? So they just rolled out some new incentives yesterday.
Here's another cool shower.
Yeah, about 20,000.
This walk-in shower.
Out of your day, I appreciate it. Over 55 is
Roll right in.
0 entry. What time did we start? We're gonna go community next door.
Okay, you can meet upstairs quick. Oh, we're greeted by Vader. I mean, that's pretty great. Is signal good enough to see everybody? I mean, you can't beat that. We've been in this model before, this exact one. I remember the look of it. Look how cool this loft is. Bedroom here. What a cool design. Closet. Okay, Sharon says we're good. Oh yeah, Nadine, I'm 52 and just being of the physical therapy mind, I will never buy an upstairs again. I shouldn't say that because if the deal's right, I probably would, but always have to keep in mind if you're going to be in your home probably past your 60s and you're pretty sure, then you definitely want to consider single level. I gave him the tour.
Great. And aren't this? Now this is the Mystique.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Inventory deals that go all the way up to about $27,000.
Excellent.
Tiger Girl's 62. Okay. So you would take that more into consideration for sure.
Yeah, so we're going to be going over to the Ellenwood. Now this is a villa. This is something really, sometimes people get confused, okay? And they think you're buying like a duplex and you're buying 2 units. You're not. You're buying 1 unit with a wall through the middle.
Yes.
So,
it's like a single-story townhome.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's a good way to look at it. A single-story townhome. You've got your entrance there and here.
So this will give you, these range about $430 to $460 right now, and they've got a lot of inventory. And on the inventory, they're offering a lot of incentives, about $27,000.
Nadine learned with 15 to 18 steps for her parents, so I was talking to them about considering single family if you're older. It's not single family, single level.
Yes. So yeah, nice little office space here. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of my customers are working from home. It's a gas community.
Oh, good to know. Gas.
Look at this. Isn't this adorable?
This is fantastic.
I love it. And what does this model start at?
$430. They have one available for $430. They have other ones going up to $470. And they have inventory, which is nice.
I got a deal for $421,990.
421.
421. I will take it.
Have two, because I'll take two.
Yes.
And then we're gonna see the primary bedroom.
That must be a new term instead of master.
Well, master refers to, it was derived from the slave trade. So the master would have their room. So I think it's pretty disgusting knowing that to call it a master anymore.
Good
But
point.
It's primary. It's kind of, it's, you know, listen, nobody was ill intent. But once you realize that, isn't it nice just to say, hey.
Primary sounds good.
Primary
Sounds important.
Good. Primary sounds good. So that's why they're starting to say primary bedroom. I just like to say the owner's suite because I used to sell a lot of
Owner's suite is nice.
short-term rentals, so they'd have the owner's suite.
So Manny Ruiz says, is there a link for these? Where would you like them to go for that?
For these, go to my YouTube channel, not my YouTube channel, my website, celebratingflorida.com. You can contact me, over 55, all that kind of stuff. Celebratingflorida.com. So you have a step-in shower. Now this one's got a little bit of a lip here, so. And then closet. If you reach out to me, you can also email me, Victor@celebratingflorida.com. Victor@celebratingflorida.com.
Victor's link is in the chat there for his YouTube channel.
Yes.
And you'll have all that information there too, I'm sure. Celebrating Florida and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one here.
You're welcome, Manny.
That says 439.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, letting it go for 422.
Wow. Okay,
Yes.
great.
Which is the base price of those units because they start at 421,990. So
Yeah.
it's
Great.
have all the
And it's got
upgrades.
its quartz. So basically we're starting at 421. Listen, this is what I said about new construction builders. They react to the economy faster than resales. So you could get it brand new for the same price as somebody who's thinking they're going to make a killing. They haven't realized that their house doesn't have the value that it did 3 years ago.
Correct.
So that's what I find.
Look at the patio one more time, Lanai. You're welcome so much, Nadine. It's great to have someone like Victor to be able to show you these things and ask questions. It's like
Yes.
going around with your personal.
Do you think that? Yeah, go to my YouTube channel. I'm telling you, I do this every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, during the holiday times, I probably won't be live streaming like the ones around Christmas and stuff because everybody's busy. They're not watching. So, $1 to give kids the world. That's my
Free way to support, give kids the world, and Victor at the same time.
yeah. Thank you, Robson. I appreciate your
Thank
help
you.
today.
You're very welcome.
We're going to be moving on to Meritage.
Right.
I
I can't help you there. But that's good. Yeah, this is
What's up, Spencer? Is the clubhouse completed yet? No.
No, when do you think it'll be completed?
completed. It's going to be this month. It's
Oh.
gonna be, we're waiting for the CO on it.
Clubhouse
Everything
will
else
be
is done.
completed next month,
Yeah.
and I'll meet you there, Spencer.
That's, I think, what did they say, 12,000 square feet?
Yeah, some beautiful.
It looks like it's going to be great. Give me a call when it's open. I'll do a live stream.
Definitely.
As soon as I can get in, it would be great.
Yeah, we'll get you in here.
As soon as there's no people with bathing suits on and stuff like that. I don't want bathing suits. I can't handle that. Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to go hit... thanks, Robson. I appreciate
You're very
your
welcome.
help.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
You guys
What's
have
the-
a great day.
You too. What's this gimbal doing?
So we saw the villas. We saw, boy, we're doing a lot today. And now we're going to head over to Meritage. Hopefully we'll bump into Neil. Neil is one of my buyers, and he's so helpful to me. But shh, don't tell him that. Don't tell him. He'll start charging me. I can't afford it. No, he's really priceless.
Neil is priceless in so many ways.
Oh my gosh.
Neil is a more than decent human being.
Oh my God, isn't he?
Isn't he?
He's the greatest. Hey, you want to see if you can get a shot of my QR code?
I'll do it again, sure.
Okay.
I did it earlier, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
There's the QR code as well for
If
Victor's.
you're watching, take a screenshot of it. It'll bring you right to my website. Yeah, my website's, I think, very robust. And now, here's the thing.
Oh, Pepperoni just came in and wants to know what the average price range is of what we saw. Well, we just saw one for what, $422?
Yeah,
the one we just left?
Start at $422. In here, you're in the 600s. Now, not to put down this community, okay? But it is a very higher priced community. It's just about 5 miles as the crow flies, okay? Is a community that is starts and nothing above the 400s. So you could get 2,000 square feet for the 400s. A comparable clubhouse, but it's in Claremont. It's not in Winter Garden. So I've actually sold, it's the highest community that I have sold in, and of all the communities that I've sold in. I've sold 12 units in that community. I wanted to get 13 because I wanted to break the curse of 13.
And the price of those out there average?
Those in the 400s.
400s.
The villas, so comparable, these villas are 450, 460 maybe. Those are 360. But it's all now resales. But they're only 3 years old. No more than 3 years old. They're all done out there. Now here's the thing. Hope they can hear us.
Yeah, yep, they should be.
Okay.
We're doing well.
Here's the. Okay, we're gonna be. Okay. So we'll make this a quick one. As soon as we get Neil, we'll leave, and then we'll take the road trip and come back to where we are. Let's see. What was I talking about? Yeah, so right over, just 3-4 miles as the crow flies, you're $100,000, $200,000 less, and you're in Claremont. If you go south, you're another $100,000 less, and you're in Davenport. And if you go further out, you get even more amazing houses for half the price of here. So that's what proximity, because we always say location, location, location. You know, just going out a little bit further gives you a much better price point. But do you want to go to Disney 3 times a week?
Yes.
If you want to go to Disney 3 times a week, you know, you don't want to be driving, you know, an hour to get there.
Like me?
Yeah. I didn't want to point anything out. I wasn't going to. On a road trip.
And I have been talking to Victor. He is helping me with advice to sell my home in Florida. He has helped me so much with his advice.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nadine. I appreciate it.
Bear with us on the road if we do drop a little bit in signal because we are on the road. Here's some new construction here.
I really think you should get Verizon because I get great coverage here. Look at that cell tower right there. That's why. See, now you're probably not using that cell tower.
It's a consideration I will be having when it's time to change this one.
Okay.
You know, because in the parks I'm pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
so
because
it's
you're
a
on
matter
Wi-Fi.
of no, mostly
Really?
AT&T. Yes,
Ooh, well, that
I would say 80% of the time.
That is interesting.
Yeah, and AT&T works better indoors. Yeah, it works a little bit better indoors than other carriers.
Oh, he's not here
so
yet.
let me see if Neil actually is coming.
Okay. If he's not, I don't think we're going to do anything. Don't you love when you've
Oh, that's not an actual home. Well, it is, but
It
it's
is.
it's a model, right?
Yeah, okay, but we'll hit one. And then we'll leave just real quick. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Okay, let's head out. Let's see. They didn't have prices available for this community when I came in earlier this week. Okay. They say they're from the 400s, but it's really from the 500s.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the 400s is $499. Come on,
Okay.
give me a break.
Neil said he's on his way.
He's to the rescue! Yay!
Oh, thank you, Nadine, for those kind words. She is adorable. She's so tiny. When I gave her a big hug before I left the house.
In the house, so you don't have any outdoor space at all. So it's one thing to consider. Do you want, a place that you can barbecue or stuff like that? So. Hey, how are you? How you doing?
Welcome back. Low fives.
Low fives,
And
excellent.
you can take a picture of that if you want.
Okay. So, and next door to it is a what model?
So my models are the Austin and the Ellison, which I don't have on.
Okay, so we'll just see the Austin
I
right
will
now.
have more Ellisons.
Okay.
Ellisons are 540, 560.
Excellent. So 526, that's great. And they're going to be done in October, November, where your loan will even be approved on. So, okay, great. Let's go and take a quick look at this Austin model.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, how much are the HOAs? And you have a clubhouse? No. Oh, you have the community pool. Excellent. So 105,
105.
and they have the community areas pool. And they have a basketball court, which I think is really nice. Now, I want to tell you something, not necessarily mine, but they said they saw the basketball court across the street. We pointed it out on the map. Okay? When they bought the house, they were upset that young people were using the basketball court and making noise. So always go with worst case scenario, that people who don't live here are using the court. They've, you never know. So always go with the worst case scenario, because you cannot complain about living near a basketball court when you saw it being when you bought, because they make you sign on the map. So you can't complain about things like that. You have to be, what's the worst case scenario? That people break in there and you're using it at midnight. You think the police are going to come for that? I don't think so. Be
No.
aware.
Some people are very unrealistic.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. You have to be but I see worse than that. You have to go with worst case scenario. That people are just using it all the freaking time. You know? So I'd rather be a little bit further in.
Not Neil.
And we're going to
Final
take
home.
a quick little ride around. I'll drop you off back at the. So. Uses spray foam insulation throughout. So I think it's one of the most energy efficient that you can find. Okay? But like I said, the way you grill and things like that, you don't have it here. They'll say, I want this.
All right.
Yes,
Good.
we are in winter garden for the last, an enormous with the ratings of the schools in the area. If you want to rate tours on Thursday, so and I was very impressed by that. So
Up, and what I'll do is
Okay.
I have an idea. Dun, 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 dun. Let me grab that thing.
just jump on.
Come on, pick up. Yeah.
Probably 8 minutes, 10 minutes to get to Disney World. It was center.
Sales center. See if we can get that. We can use your phone, but connect to my channel.
Yeah, I asked Lawrence if we could do to both channels at the same time.
That would be great.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
can just.
I didn't. I forgot to ask you about it.
And actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can do that on a Sunday, where he puts it through my channel so my viewers can see and link up with yours too. So if you're going around with Neil or something, I don't even have to be here, but you can use the channel.
We'll do that not this week, but next week.
Okay, we're back, everybody.
That'd be great. Ask him about that.
Okay, we're back. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna film the room. We're gonna do a quick room tour for a couple minutes, and then I'll come out and show. You can enjoy that view of the home.
Oh,
Unless you want to hold my phone and do the tour, and I can talk with them out here. Then they get a really good
all right.
tour. All right, let me do this. There you go. Oh, and let me take this lens back a little bit.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Victor's going to do a little tour. And we'll just look at this neighborhood for a moment, and then I'll show it to you. How about that? It can be challenging with signal if you have certain in there. So, starting soon. I'm close to Disney, so we're going to start soon. By like 1-ish or do so you know. And we'll go live, and we'll enjoy inside the land pavilion, and we'll enjoy all the rides that are that we're able to get on, and dinner tonight. Maybe Norway again. It's one of my favorite. Streaming in 4 seasons. Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I. Oh, it stopped. I don't know what I did.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
I feel like Neil got lost. 4 seasons. Okay, let's find a good spot here, and I will show you the room tour. You got to compromise. You got to think on your feet when it comes to signal issues. So I think that's a good compromise to still show you all the tour.
Webb Oasis. If you're coming from Avalon.
See if I can get into some shade here. Yeah, signal's picking up. Very good.
Okay. Last house we're gonna see. That's it.
All right, and I'll show them the tour right now.
Now we're going to take a quick drive to show you how close we are to Disney World.
Okay.
Be there in seconds, I tell you.
Oh, you know what? I don't think.
Not record?
Did you?
I thought it was recording.
Do you mind doing it again?
Yeah.
You want me to do it? You can talk to them.
Oh, he's at Corey's car. We're not there anymore. We went to Meritage Homes.
Poor Neil. Do you want to talk to them, and I'll walk through then if you
Sure,
don't want to?
That'd be good.
All right, here, I'll switch the camera around to you and just stay put.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that way I could tell Neil where we are.
Yeah. The phone. That good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so, okay, so, again, we are in Horizon West, okay, and I'm going to actually call Neil. Neil, okay. After yeah, because we all went to a whole bunch of different communities. So after Webb Oasis. Yes. Okay, thanks, bye. With me and stuff like that. Hello. Not on camera, I'm on camera. Thank you. Yeah, so did anybody have any questions about purchasing a home near Disney World? Anything that you want to know about, talk about, anything that's interesting you, any questions? So we're minutes from Disney World right now. It's right down the street, and look at Flamingo Crossing, but make sure it's a new map, you know, because I'm telling you, it's not on a lot of maps. Flamingo Crossing has a Target, there's a Starbucks, of course, there's a Wendy's, there's a Five Guys Burgers and Fries, all that kind of stuff, all right there, and it's right before you get to Disney. So when you see us turn to Disney World, which we're going to turn and go down, go through the sign, and turn around. When you see us turn into Disney World, we turn right. On the left side is Flamingo Crossing, and Flamingo Crossing also is home to 8 suite hotels. So there's like 8 hotels there. They have breakfast. They're much less expensive than being on property. So you know, I've seen really great rates there. So a lot of my customers who are buying in the area will stay there, just so they get to know the area and everything. Just pick the one that's the least expensive. That's what I say. And I think that is our friend Neil driving up. It is. Okay. Is it easy to get a house from you? Absolutely. It's the easiest thing possible. And let me tell you why. There's a guy coming in.
It's a stalker.
There's a guy flying in on Monday. One of my customers is flying in on Monday.
Don't step on my
We're going to 7 different communities. The person wasn't a customer of mine that called me one day and said, "Oh, we're looking for this type of house." And I said, "Well, it's the end of the day. You're calling me at the end of the day. I can't help you, really." And they were.
How many houses did you buy?
So we. So. Hey guys, hush up. So, and they wasted their day. They absolutely wasted their day. And I said to them, you know, what you're looking for is not where you are. And they close the door behind me. Thank you.
Got it.
So that's what makes it easier. So we're going to finish in a day and a half. So Neil, they asked me a question. Does working with me make it easier?
Would I have come all the way from my house just now, go to the original spot that I thought Victor and Corey would be at for somebody who didn't make it easier? The reality is this. Victor, yes, he was our realtor, but you will see, not only is he a realtor, he is truly your friend. Where other people are doing it strictly for the money. Now, of course, Victor is earning a living. We all earn a living. But the reality is, there's one guy that will go out of his way for you.
Thank you.
And I can tell you that is Alyssa and Neil approved. He will go out of your way. And on top of that, as you saw in the chat, if you decide to move to this area, we are all neighbors. And we will all meet in the parks, have breakfast, lunch, dinner at the festivals, check out the foods that even if Corey gave them a 1 Mickey, I guarantee you'll give them a 4. But now Victor is the guy. Victor is 20 out of 5 Mickeys.
I like that.
There you go.
Let's give them the tour of the house I was just in. Quick tour. It's about how long is it? It is a couple minutes.
Okay. And then we're getting in the car and we're going to drive, show them how to get to Disney.
Heading
show them
in.
all around, and that's it.
Welcome home, everyone. You have a porch area here. And as we come in, dining area, and you have your living room area, and you have your kitchen area. I like this little spot for your coffee. Pretty cool. Right there. Oops. And hold on, everybody. Still a good sized island. I like a good
My phone
sized
went crazy.
island. Here's your pantry.
This is a good way to do it. The service is not good here.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the Austin home.
Shut the.
Heading
How do I-
in.
Okay.
Welcome home,
I
everyone.
gotta
You
go
have a
full
Which way did you
screen.
film
area
it?
here.
Sideways.
And as we
What do you
come
think
in,
I'm on? TikTok? Just kidding. Oh, look at us doing though. I hate.
It will do that.
Dining
All right, if we
area.
hold it like that.
And you
There we
have
go.
your
Sorry,
living room
everybody.
Area. And you have
We have to blame Disney on the service.
Yes.
your kitchen area. I like this little spot
Glad
for
I
your
thought of this,
coffee.
though.
Pretty cool. Right there. And still a good sized island. I like a good sized island. Here's your pantry.
Do you mean like Coney Island?
Coney Island hot dogs.
There you go.
And right here we have mystery doors. This probably would be the garage. That's like the office area, but I don't know.
That is the garage. The office
be the
area will
garage.
be the garage. Yes.
Okay.
Bathroom. Probably a closet. And let's go upstairs.
So that closet would be your storage, and it goes under the steps.
Love the brown stairs. Important to have the white there too, so you can, if you have eye issues and you're getting older, it's good to identify each
What are you trying to
individual
say?
step.
Well, I got my
Nice
PT
spot
mind
here.
in the house when we inspect
Sure.
Good
houses.
spot for a TV.
Gotta
Insulting Victor and
I like the dark stairs, but it's good the white
This
on the
one's
bottom.
used as
so you
an
can
office
identify them.
area, but could
going down,
certainly
you
be
can't.
a bedroom. And another bedroom.
Now Lawrence wants a hot dog.
LW.
Oh, you have to see this. Grand.
I thought it was a Grand
Is that the
Floridian.
Grand Floridian? No, that can't be.
No, that's
That
Flamingo
was Grand
Crossing.
Flow. It looks
It
like
looks like
Grand Flow, though.
Like
It
red,
does.
red
But no,
roof.
based on where we are,
It does.
can't
It
be.
looks.
That's
There
great.
is a hotel
Yeah.
on the very left
And a
of
bathroom.
Flamingo Crossing. It looks like the Grand Floridian. Now, was that the Jack and Jill? Is this bathroom connected to
No.
those two rooms?
No, this one's
Okay.
They're all smaller,
Come in over here.
smaller bedrooms.
Laundry room. Here's the primary. Double sinks. Good sized closet.
Double sink so you and the wife don't get into
Good
a
sized
fight.
shower.
Right.
With the glass. And your separate toilet.
All right, so there we go.
The water closet.
The water
so
closet.
Boston home. Heading in. Welcome home.
There we go. We're good. Okay.
Yes, Disney has made it difficult for other cell carriers,
Let's give a tour of the house.
to borrow from their cell towers. They want to charge them an exorbitant amount of money. So in these new areas, where we live included, it's very difficult sometimes to deal with that.
It's crazy. Disney wants to grab a buck everywhere they can. Even for cell coverage.
Are you going for a
Not
drive
on
now?
Disney.
Yeah, I got 4 bars.
Okay. Will you take me back?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm going to leave you there. You got to walk.
Thank you.
You got to get your steps in.
No, I don't want any steps. I'll be stepping later. Step in time, step in time. As a matter from the sing the song, and Victor's got his hat back here. He's got his step in time hat.
If you think that hat was used during step in time, I am.
No, I know he was wearing the other hat, but Dick Van Dyke does wear this hat, or you wouldn't have it. He's wearing his beanie hat.
Okay, so I want you to take note of where we are. These houses are in the mid 520 to 580 single family homes.
I'm sure you told them about the insulation in the
They sure did.
in the
Yep.
ceiling.
Yep. This has spray foam. They're the only ones that do it.
In the attic.
In the attic. So, and in the walls too.
Yep.
So,
Meritage makes beautiful homes. Beautiful homes. And we're already. And if you watched us live last week and we took the drive, you'll know that we're at Flamingo Crossing Village. Now this is not Disney World, but Disney property starts in 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
We are now on Disney property. Disney owns all this land that you're seeing to the left and right of us.
yes.
So if you did buy a home there and you wanted to say you can be on Disney property in 20 seconds, you are not lying. This is the Disney College program.
Yep.
This is where all the cast members live for the college program.
That's right. The international program, those are rentals.
Apartments. Yeah.
Rentals on the left side, luxury rentals.
Now watch this.
And there's a cast member. I always try to guess where they're working
Yeah.
because they leave.
yes.
This is where you see cast members coming and going in Pinocchio house outfits, Cosmic Rewind, whatever. It's pretty cool.
The international program is here also.
It's a lot. There's a Sonic coming in. There's another Starbucks coming in. There's Domino's.
Do you think that Starbucks will be open till
No,
midnight
they're
for
not
us
gonna
people
open
who
for you
leave?
at all. Well, now this ER.
Hey, there's an ER.
So this is Advent Health, and it's for Flamingo Crossing. This ER sent a letter to us that if you make an appointment with them, in other words, if you're not feeling well and you want to go to the emergency room, it's an emergency room, they will text you.
Let me talk.
Go ahead.
I'm turning right,
Right turn.
and right in front of us is the entrance to Disney World. Go ahead.
It's the gateway.
Neil.
So anyway,
Gateway.
this ER, you do not have to wait there. They will text you when they're ready for you.
Interesting.
That's an amazing thing at an urgent care.
So, do they give you so many minutes to go to get
I guess
there?
so. Yes.
Interesting.
So that is the gateway, the western gateway to Walt Disney World right now. And if I remember, it should say Walt Disney World, the most magical place on earth. I hope I know my stuff. I've been living here almost 4 years. I better have memorized this sign. We pass this sign every day.
3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Probably more than that. We got to go out for our snacks. There's Mickey,
there you
Minnie,
are.
and Donald.
How could you be closer than that?
You
Well,
are now. Yep, Disney
You
World.
you could be in Golden Oak, and if you want to know about that, you give me a call.
Now, Golden Oak is on the eastern side, but Golden Oak has its... When you come to Golden Oak, there's another entrance. There are multiple entranceways that have the Disney Gateway to it. I think I've counted 4 of them. But ours is the only one that says, see you real soon when you leave.
Okay, that's a Florida driver.
And Corey, show the bus.
Oh, there's a
So
bus.
that bus is an Academy bus that transports the Disney College Program students back and forth from the college program that we just passed.
Over time. So if you turn left, you go to Coronado Springs. If you turn right, you go to Animal Kingdom. And from certain vantage points here, you can see Everest.
Right here. Well, you can see Animal Kingdom where they grow the food for the animals. It's right there, the greenhouses. To the left, this road takes certain people, Bear Island Road. If you've ever driven down to the Magic Kingdom, this road takes you straight to the Magic Kingdom. It drops you off near the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. And right in here, actually, we are from here about a mile from the Magic Kingdom. But you can't go this way. And Cast Connections is right in there. Them want to move next door to Alyssa and I.
Me.
Come on, folks. How many of you are going to join us? This is Neil talking. I don't get any commissions. We just want some fun neighbors.
Okay, so we're going to head back. I'll show you how close we are to some other communities. And then we'll drop you off and we'll sign out. If you want to follow me on YouTube, just put in VictorNawroocki, at VictorNawroocki, and there you get me.
Cat to easily jump over to Victor's.
Perfect. Thank you.
So LW
Channel.
and Catherine are going to be joining.
So, and of course, by another builder.
Beautiful development. Roderick, how are you?
Spencer says he plans on getting today.
Oh, great.
Oh, Spencer is going.
Still handsome as ever, I'm sure. Or
Handsome
maybe
devil.
more.
And
There are new ones coming next to PDQ right now.
what's that?
PDQ stands for People Demanding Quality. There's a Wendy's. For 2 years, it was not easy. Gasoline. Right now, Victor has one very close to his house,
Yep.
a 7-Eleven, and now we have one close to our house. So getting gas is great. Hi, Tammy. Lounge flies at Marshall's. Hi, Pamela V. Now, folks, in all sincerity, if I was to make a list of the things that Victor did for us, you have to understand we bought our home during the pandemic.
Yep.
For those of you who remember the pandemic, you know, it's not that long ago. And we could not come to from New York to Florida. The governor would not let us here because New Yorkers are bad people. And so Victor did everything for us.
He's not wrong.
He was at our house that was being built from when it was cement to frame to sheetrock, electric, water, etc., etc., etc. And then when we finally moved down here and lived in my mom's house, Victor would meet us and we would go see the house. And you'll see that little clip at the beginning that Victor always shows. That little clip has Alyssa and I looking from the porch
For the first time.
For the first time, and we were absolutely blown away. Blown away, and look, you. And that's why I'm in the back seat of the car right now.
And I will tell you, straight ahead is going. Now, I've told you about the prices in Claremont, that they're a good $100,000 less. Straight ahead, by the end of next year, will be a connection road. There's already one connection road to Claremont. It's further north of here.
Schofield Road.
Schofield Road.
Which is what I take.
And there's going to be in addition to that, there's going to be a highway and this road opening up. So if you could wait a year and a half, less than that, and buy in there, imagine, I cannot tell you that the prices are going to go up in Claremont. Who knows? But you will have proximity to the biggest attraction in the world, which is
One road,
Disney.
right? One road.
All right, just a couple of hellos. Hi, Grandma Grover. Hi, Charles, Melinda, and Ava. How are you? Welcome in. We're taking a little tour right now. Hope you don't mind the New York accent. Usually I say tour. We're taking a tour.
I'll work with Neil to eliminate his accent.
Thank you. Don't work. I'm at therapy. Therapy for accents doesn't work.
Down this road is another new community that I've done a live stream from. It's got townhomes, bungalows, and single-family homes. Similar pricing. Nice builder. My customers who have purchased from there, I've sold to. Back to where we started.
Isn't that how it
Got
two counties? It's in Orange County and what's the other county? Osceola County.
I was going to say Osceola.
That's right. That's where Animal Kingdom is.
Now-
Part of Animal Kingdom is Osceola.
Now, a lot of people will say that they've come to Disney World and they see what's in the area. I wouldn't want to live on International Drive.
No way.
Kissimmee, no, it's okay. A lot of people, I've sold a lot of houses in Kissimmee. But if you want a more calmer, quiet area, this new construction here has that to offer.
So the way I look at it, coming from New York and suburbia, this is suburbia,
No worries.
and it's beautiful.
Anytime
It's
flies,
really
man,
beautiful here. Everything is brand new. I mean, if you want to live in a place that smells like a new car, every house, this is where it is. This is where it is. This is a brand new area.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's not new here.
Now,
Yeah.
one of the
It's all
things, I know there's not a lot of people probably looking to buy right now, but I will tell you that anytime anybody asks me when to buy a new home, I say the last quarter of the year, because that is when nobody's buying. Look at this. We're in a sales office. There's nobody's here.
All right. It's days. Just ask, what sort of prices are we talking? So now I'm sure if you go back, it's days and watch the entire stream, that the different developments that Corey and Victor went to, they discuss pricing.
Yeah.
And Victor was just discussing the new roads going to Claremont.
Yeah.
Now Victor won't say, as a realtor, because he can't guarantee it, that prices are going to go up when these roads are built. But the reality is, as a bystander, right now you have to travel quite around to be a price increase. That's all I'm saying. It's just logical. Nothing isn't written in stone, but it just makes sense.
But I'd like to answer some questions about pricing.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Single family homes in this community are going to start in the 600s. There are some that are 500. Actually, yeah, okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, so, but that's like 1,500 square feet, so that's kind of a little
And they're
small.
inventory.
Yes, so we got some inventory homes around here. In other, so I would say, to answer your question, I would say that you can start with a townhome in probably the high 400s, 500s for single family homes. Where we just were, the last place we were, all the single family homes were in the 500s. And then it can go up to, in some areas here, like one community where we went to, the houses are at $1 million. So that is a lot for a lot of people, but I would, that's your range. However, you go a couple of miles out in each direction, south, west, north, you immediately drop by $100,000. But you get 30, 40 minutes out from Disney World. I just did a post recently in Oakland. Prices were significantly less compared to here. And it's very nice out there. Groveland, Mineola, give some really good price options.
All right, so the reality here is that, yes, when you want to be really close to the castle, when you really want to be, I did this the other day, really close to the Tree of Life, when you want to be really close to Spaceship Earth, when you want to be really close to the Grumman Theater, you're going to pay a little bit more. To some people, it's worth paying that extra money. It is. For Alyssa and I, it was worth paying that extra money. We could have gotten more house, a little bit cheaper, in an area about 40, 45 minutes from here. And it was magnificent. Magnificent. As a matter of fact, it was the same builder as the last community we were just in, Meritage. Gorgeous home. TV room, gigantic loft, huge living room, gorgeous home. But we had to get on 429, come south, and it would have taken us a bit longer. We ended up where we are because we chose to be close to the magic. But being close to the magic sometimes is going to hurt you in the pocket. But if that's what you really want, it's worth the investment not to make the drive. That's, as a resident here, I will tell you, it's worth it to not pay tolls, to not be on the highway, and to be able to go anytime you want for lunch to the Grand Floridian, like Victor does, and get there in no time.
I love the Grand Floridian for lunch.
Yes,
but they changed the menu a bit, and I'm not happy with it.
Victor likes the Grand Floridian Cafe.
Yes. Now, I do want to say, a lot of people are taken aback by the prices, and I don't blame you for that. Tomorrow, Monday, I am showing property with a lakefront view, 2,000 square feet, $360,000.
Wow.
Brand spanking new.
Ooh.
Where, you can't get that view probably in most towns. And if you want to look at a lake, if you want to sit on your lanai and look out to something beautiful, like Neil does, well, there's always an opportunity. And right now, and because it's also the
we got a discount, even though our home was an inventory home. Don't let the word inventory home fool you. There is a designer who puts everything into that home.
Yeah.
Okay? You are paying for what that designer puts in there, but the price that is shown is the price it is. It includes a price for the land. It includes a price for all of the extras. But At the time when we purchased, the builder was giving a discount. So we got, and I'm not saying you can get this, but we did get 50% off all of the extras. We got money off of our closing costs. So everything depends on the moment you buy and the situation we're in. And right now,
the most inventory right now. One of the top 5 states with the most inventory. This also is one of the fastest growing locations in the country still. So, I mean, I'm not saying, listen, come here 10 years from now, there'll still be stuff to buy. You know, they're saying that Lake Alfred is going to be the new Winter Garden because they've got all this stuff coming in for all these homes they're building. You have to get, you don't have to drive surface streets all the way to get in to Disney. I'd rather be on the highway, even though the highway is often slow. And also you save a bunch of money on taxes too, being out there. So, well, I think we covered everything, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for all that you do
Thank
for living in DIZ. Here we go. VictorNawroocki. And we'll put his
Sign up.
link in chat again.
Yeah.
with the
Please
link
sign
in
up.
chat, and let's say what it is. Our good friend VictorNawroocki.
That's right.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Please. Alyssa and I are very good judges of character. I wouldn't say that about many people, but the man is a quality person.
Thank you.
He will do the right thing by you. That's the most important thing when you're moving from far away. It is not easy. The last thing you need to do is have a scoundrel realtor, and they're here.
Well, you want me to tell me my story?
Go ahead.
I found a realtor online. I told him what my price points was. I said I wanted 2 stories, great view, foreclosure. Because at that time there were foreclosures. There's none anymore. And they said, they took me out. They took me to new construction, 1 story, 40% over my highest price I would be approved for. So why would I would never take someone to the highest, over the highest price that they would be approved for. It's asinine. It's absolutely asinine. And because I told her my highest price is, at the time it was $200,000. So they took me to $280,000. It was insane. They took me to 2 houses, folded her arms like this and said, "Which one do you want?" And I was like, "I'm going to have to think about it." I was like, you got to be kidding me. That's all you're going to show me? And I said, "But wasn't there any foreclosures in the area?" And she goes, "Victor, this is Davenport." Well, when I got my license, I looked it up. 40% of the sales in that area were foreclosures. 40%. Now it's probably 1%. You wouldn't foreclose on your house because you could always sell it for more than you bought it for, as long as you bought it in the last 5 years. So that was my experience.
Wow.
That was what I think about every time I plan a day with somebody, because I'm not going to take you to stuff that is better for me and easier for me. She called me a month later and said, "Victor, are you still thinking about buying a new house?" And I said, "Yes, I'm concentrating on it. I close tomorrow." And she goes, "Victor, I can't believe you did this to me. I thought you were an honest person. I feel so..." If she had written that in an email, much up lately, I said, if you think they're coming up lately, you're out of your mind. So so it's worked out. I was the top salesperson at one community. That was last year, not this year. This year is slow. So anyway, I'm available to work with you.
Awesome.
All right, let them know that you're going to be live soon, Corey.
All right, yes, we're going to be live soon. I have to charge this streaming phone, so
Charge it up.
that might put me to about 2 o'clock around. I'm not going to give you the exact time. It could be 1:55. It could be 2:10. When we're ready to go, we're going to go, and we'll already be in the parks. We'll be in Epcot. Very special stream today. We are starting to stream at a higher quality, so we're giving our first run in the parks in Epcot in 1440p. So we'll remind you multiple times to set your settings to 1440. Should be sharper, should be clearer, brighter, cleaner, all that good stuff. It's called Quad HD. So we're going to do that. We're going to dinner with Alyssa and Neil and Shirley and who knows who else. We're sitting down at Garden Grill.
Invite me.
You can come.
I don't have a pass.
You're always
for the
invited.
weekends.
We're sitting down with Chippendale and friends at Garden Grill. Going to have some great food. And from there, we'll do Luminous 2 camera angles tonight. Luminous from Germany, Luminous from probably Norway. And World Showcase walkthrough and some shopping. And maybe a little snack here and there around the World Showcase. So don't go away. This is going to connect you to the stream. At least go over and hit the like button so we have a bunch of likes to start. And we'll have a great day and night, everyone. So thanks for joining us here with Victor. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you learned a lot. Definitely, once again, hit him up for any questions. Celebratingflorida.com. Go to his his YouTube channel. We put the link in there. And
Please subscribe. When I hit 5,000, I'm going to give $1,000 to Give Kids the World.
Awesome.
And if you need, and you're coming to look at houses with Victor, and you want to feel that you need to be more comfortable, Victor will contact me. I promise you, I'll make myself available if I can, and I'll go with you and Victor.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because you're all friends, and a friendly face makes things a lot easier. So,
And he can say things that I can't.
and I can say things he won't say. That's right. I'll tell you things that we've
good
learned
system.
that Victor won't say.
Yeah.
Good system. All right, everyone. Until now, for the LID family, I'm Corey, and we'll see you in Epcot soon.
Bye-bye.
We'll just let that roll out for a second. I'll wait.